Good morning everyone. As you can see, we are about to have a go at making our silage bales. Let me switch this off for a second. These you've seen before, and also the JCB. This you won't have seen before. This is what's called a fast baler, and you can see the name there. And it has like two chambers, so as I cut the grass, hopefully that'll soak up the grass, and then I'll bale it in a chamber, and then it spits it to this other chamber as it continues to fill up this chamber, and then it wraps it, and then it plunks it off the other end. Now, here's the thing. This altogether, to lease all of this, cost me around about 18,000. So I need to make that and more off this little field to at least even break even. Which, you know, it's not necessarily going to be the easiest thing we've ever done. But we're going to give it a go. Before we went to sleep last night, we checked the forecast and we saw it was going to rain today. So we got up really early, 5:30 this morning, to get organised. I leased let me just switch this on, sorry. It's going to be noisy, I'm afraid. So I leased a manure spreader, and I went and filled it up at Smokies before bringing it back down here. I didn't actually check the HP requirements of all this equipment. I was so excited about using the JCB again, but I think we're doing okay. It didn't seem to go through the manure as quickly as our own spreader does, so that was good news. I will have to go and buy more manure. I think I've kept a hold of it. It's down in the yard at the moment, because we might be able to put some more manure on our grapevines later today if they get to the next growth stage. So yeah. Here we go. This one chamber fills. You can see it on the bottom right hand side how the all sort of seems to be going. Let's hope it don't roll away anywhere. And I realised too that I'd forgotten to record the sale of our eggs the other day there. Yeah, so it seemed to, the video seems to jump quite later in the day. It was quite a hike in the money, but that was mostly from sale of the eggs that morning. So apologies for that. That's a couple of episodes ago, I think. Yeah, let's see how many bales we got off here. As I say, I need to make 18,000 to at least break even with this setup, which we hope to do. And then in that, I'm also including the trailer which is down there for getting them on. But we'll be selling these straight away to the biogas plant, but of course, as you know, we don't know how much we'll get until it hits midnight tonight. I mean, the other thing I can do is that we do own a fair bit of grassland here, there and everywhere, and I could actually continue using this and getting more silage bales. So I might do that just to make sure that we are covering our costs here. We're getting a fair amount of bales off of this field anyway, so fingers crossed we'll be doing alright. I haven't looked at prices today for the white grapes. We might do that a bit later. If it rains, of course, we'll be looking for the contracts we can do in poor weather. But actually maybe we won't do contracts because we've still got to plough the field up there, plough, cultivate and sow it in this one too, because I'm going to be ploughing and sowing this one as well. So that's probably what we'll be spending much of our days doing once we've got this bit done. So maybe I'll just cut this field down because it's just time. And I've still got to take Can out at some point today. I've not had a chance to take him out yet because we've spent quite a bit of time this morning just doing bits and bobs. I also have our own spreader. As you know, there wasn't a lot of manure left in it from last night, so I just emptied it out by hand this morning. So we've put that in the garage for now, so we'll give it a wash and any maintenance that it needs before putting the fertiliser back in it. I'll try and pull back so you can see what this is doing. I mean, it's the only baler I know of that the stores has that automatically offloads the bales once they're wrapped. Most of the others you have to kind of pause and push a button or two. But this one, you know, you don't have to stop at all, you can just carry on until it's done. Whereas the others have only got like one chamber as well, so you do have to make sure you offload one before the other one is ready to come out. But I think we're getting a good number of bales actually, so I'm quite happy with that actually. We should, fingers crossed, at least break even. I'd like to make a bit of a profit as well though, most definitely. If we do make a profit, then I would consider doing this at some other point perhaps. In some point in the future if we need to. Now, yeah, the money's gone down mostly because, yeah, the cost of leasing this. You won't know the total cost until the end of today. I think you pay for the day's lease, you get a 24-hour lease basically. And then, you know, from midnight to midnight. So even if you get this like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're still having to pay for the full day leasing costs. Which is a bit of a shame really. I kind of get why they do it that way as well. It's to simplify the process for them. So I think in the leasing cost includes the first hour of usage, but then after that you're then charged an amount per hour of usage for what you have leased. So for us, the quicker we can get this done, the better. The less it's going to cost us. And we can get the stores to come and pick all the stuff up and take it back again. Once we're done. Well, I may just keep hold of the tractor a little bit longer because we might use it for helping us get these two fields turned over quicker. See how it goes. The tractor is the most expensive thing here. As I said to you last time, it's just a little under 10,000, a couple of thousand for the mower, and I think it's about 5,000 to 6,000 for something for the baler, and then about 600 for the trailer. I actually bought quite a small trailer, you know, thinking I wouldn't get an awful lot of bales off of here, but we're going to get quite a bit more than I expected. But that is certainly good news in terms of making a bit of money, hopefully. I mean, to buy this setup would cost us more than what we've currently got sitting in the bank, you know. It's not going to happen. If we had gone down the route of doing cattle, then yes, we would have looked at some sort of system like this to make sure that we were producing food for our cattle and stuff, for cows. But having sheep, as you know, the sheep are happy with hay, and we've got that covered, so that's fine, and they've got enough hay there to do them quite sometimes, you know. The numbers will slowly go up. As I say, and at some point I will probably put this field back into grass, and it might end up staying in grass just to keep the sheep going for a bit. Nearly there. I'm quite glad that this tractor has been good. The fast baler can actually go faster than this, but then we also have the mower on the front, and yeah, as I say, I'm not sure that we've factored in all of the horsepower required to do this job, but I'm happy with it anyway. So it's going, it's doing what we need it to do, and that's all that matters. I've actually got my own tractor attached to that trailer. I'm just thinking I might swap it out for this tractor to get the bales up to the biogas plant, because it'll be quicker. Provided, of course, that I can drive at that speed. Really pleased we managed to get this done before it rained. As I say, it did mean getting up that about an hour earlier or so this morning, but it's worth it in the long run to get this finished. And out the way. Yeah, there's a good few bales there, so I think we will at least make some money on this field. I'd be surprised if we don't. Should be the last bit. See, we're actually getting up to 8 miles an hour now and down in the bottom of now and then. I think if I'd had a tractor on here, it would have been faster, but also it would have been more expensive to lease, so yeah, swings and roundabouts as they say. Now, did we get quite a full bale? Oh, we might just, and there'll just be a little bit left over. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Let's lift it at the moment. Is there enough grass here? 100%, there we go. A little bit left over there. I think we'll just scoop it up. And that will be that. Pull forward and that'll drop that down. Okay, bring this over here at the moment. Now, drop off my bit. Drop off that bit. And then I'll go and swap out tractors here. And then we'll go and magically load all the bales onto, well, not all of them, but we'll start loading bales onto here. We'll see how many trips we've got to make back and forth. We will catch you in a little bit. We are just about to begin cultivating this field here. We want to have the grass in it. Field 24, our top field there, it's already been sown. We've decided to go with oilseed rape or canola, as it's also known, in both fields. Once I'd fixed the mess I kind of made of that top field by making it accidentally a bit bigger. I've kind of been, shall I say, using machinery elsewhere, and the buttons to lower its plough turn out to be the same buttons that cause my plough, this plough to, not this one, the one we just used to make bigger fields. So, we did it a couple of times, I think, on that field up there, and I think we've almost got the hang of it now. I'm going to switch on lights because it is still a bit greyish and darkish, so yeah. So once we've finished cultivating this, we'll get a contractor to come and sow the canola in here, and we will go and get ourselves a couple of loads or so of manure, and I'll actually check the manure level on the glasses, try and remember and do that as well. As you can see, it's the forecast is saying that the rain's going to go and the sun's going to come back, and I'm hoping it's going to do so before it gets dark, so that I can take the can out when it's dry. It has been sitting like that for a good couple of hours now. I think it was probably just after we paused the recording that it popped up, so yeah, I am hoping, as I say, that it will be before it gets dark. I was kind of hoping to take them out as soon as I'd finished doing this cultivating. I guess it's probably going to be hitting about 5:30 by then. I guess if we can go grab some manure instead of it still raining. Quite enjoy the sound of the rain, I have to say. It's fine when I'm sitting inside a nice warm tractor. Would not be enjoying it so much if I had to take chance of running this, but it may come to that. So no contracts today, so everything we've done today has been everyone work. Not even, I mean the only thing, in fact of anything, we've created contracts for these two fields today for the sowing. So it's fine. I should have shut the door at the shop earlier, I just realised it's wide open. Maybe somebody who was stopping in might have closed it behind them. Can but hope, right? Oops. Hopefully, if it does clear up before dark, it'll get a bit brighter for a little while. It would be nice to see a bit of sunshine before we finish for the day. Actually, I should actually look and see what grapevines are doing. Yeah, I think it's likely to be tomorrow before I need to put more fertiliser on them. I've already taken the plough back. It needed a little bit of maintenance. It wasn't too bad, but it was starting to run a little bit slow. So I thought I'll just take it back and get it done while I'm remembering. So, back in the shed. Okay, one last bit. This is running a little bit slow as well, so I'll give this a little bit of maintenance when we go back as well. So we put it away. There we go. Got the job done. I'll just take this back and then I'll quickly sort out the contract for getting that sown with the canola. Refilled the seeder already and it's up there on our lease tractor. Okay, let's drive forward out the way. Need to refuel this in a bit. Right. Ooh! I can't even see where the any sign of sunshine yet either, so I'll give it a quick wash, although I don't think it's too bad we've been in the rain. Put your torch on, but just really need it because the lights are on. We're just about out of time as well, I think. I'll try and get this one done just at first. Right. That should be okay. And repair, yeah. There we go. Let's reverse, I can see what I'm doing. I think I've got too far forward there, but I keep trying to go straight through the fence there actually. Maybe I should have put a gate there. I might just jump out and switch this light on. So it's just my lights it's on. Just because it was not looking very bright. I don't think that worked. Did it work? No. There we go. Sometimes struggle with that because of the gate. Getting a bit close to it. There we go. Right. And this is going down to here. I should have not pulled forward there because it was stayed in the shelter while I was doing this. Just did it quickly anyway, so it's fine. Right, that's that. I'll go grab this trailer now. I will open the ball out at the back of here. Because I'm going to go and get mirror. Don't need all that lights on. Maybe it is getting a wee bit brighter. It is, isn't it? It isn't just me. It has actually brightened up a little bit, right? Who knows? Okay. Give me a minute and I'll just sort out the contract. Right, that's it. What was I about to say? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I've just saved the video there and I'm trying to remember when I last saved it. Because of course you can only get so much. Let's put that front light on. It only allows me to save it for a certain amount of time, and if I forgot to save it, I think I did save it when I was just after I started ploughing. Fingers crossed. Otherwise I'll have done some very creative editing. As usual. There we go. But yeah, so canola in both these fields is fine. It should give me a decent amount of money. And maybe tomorrow we'll be in a position to sell our grapes, at least. It would be quite nice. We are getting really tight for time, and I just want to show you, because I know that it's now showing on my app for selling stuff, so I thought we'd stop quickly and have a look at this new shop. So you see, it's by the same company that I got, you know, my flat pack shop from. And I guess it sort of came more or less the same way. So there it is. Oh, they've gone for an interesting colour. And I see too, just switch the engine off, that they've done a little bit of thing here. Alright, we'll just jump in here. So, yeah, I guess that's similar to some of the stuff I've got. I don't know what's in that key box. Maybe for putting messages in. Do milk, which of course I don't do. But in here it's got wool, and it's got straw, and it's got hay, but I only ever see a price for, I think it's hay. I don't see anyone. We didn't see one for straw, did we? I don't think I've ever seen one for straw. Potatoes as well, which is in the corner. Yeah, okay, so it's got cotton, it's got wool. Look at that wool price. Oh, we might be selling wool very soon. But the only one of these, because here's the silage and the grass and the hay and the straw, as I can see, is hay. Pretty sure that's hay, right? So, yeah. It shows straw, but it only gives a price for hay. Here's the potato box. That's quite nice little touch there. Planter in the bucket. And yeah, sheep's wool. And like me, they've just got this little thing here. And that was my timer going, stop it, you're out of time. But yeah, it does cotton, but it doesn't show any cotton in here, but then the cotton bales are quite big. Okay, given that we've just been told that time's up, we should probably carry on up to the biogas plant where we could buy some manure. And well, thank you all for watching. I hope you had some enjoyment from it, and that you'll join us again the next time here on Blue Mountain Farm. Bye for now, everybody.